I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporters Mr. Liam Keane from the Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. It has just gone midnight. As you can tell by seeing this image, it is very hot, it is very humid. I might have to clean it, but you might be able to see us, you might definitely be able to hear us. Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, West Ham United 1. That's not a bad start to the Stateside Cup, baby.
I mean, they've got one hand on the trophy, haven't they? It's Wolves. Well, he's got to go in and clean it straight away. This is the problem. It's so humid out here, as you can probably tell by my flushed face. Really good first half, I thought, from Wolves. Or maybe first half of the first half rather.
Yeah.
Matheus Cunha pulling the strings completely.
Dominant.
Excellent.
Little bit deeper.
A little bit deeper in that 10 roll behind Larsson, but he does drift over to the left flank, or that left sort of pocket, which is where he obviously played a lot last season, had a lot of success. So it's a position now that is really suiting him, even more so I think than last season from what we've seen so far. A brilliant goal, great contribution, and then goes off with an injury after 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You obviously spoken to Gary, a pain behind his knee, and they're going to obviously find out a bit more once it's settled down, but not the best of news, and he's certainly not going to play until it's right. So, and
that's right. They've got to be very cautious, don't they, on this?
Yeah. So his participation in the US now, at the very least, is certainly in doubt. Going for another clean, certainly in doubt. But Wolves went through the motions a little bit after he came off. Kudus with an equalising goal just before half time. Aït-Nouri maybe slightly too easily lets him out the outside, but then Dan Bent needs to do a lot better, and he'll know that. He's an experienced goalkeeper, near post, low shot, he should be saving it. And it's 1-1, and you need to sort of see how Wolves can recover from there. And to be honest, neither team really recovered in the first half of the second half. It was very much a pre-season feel, going through the motions, both teams struggling for any impact. Wolves make 9 changes and find some impetus, find some momentum. Bellegarde, I thought, was excellent in that second half when he came on. Pedro Lima, brilliant. Obviously, he gets the assist as well.
Incredible cross.
Yeah, brilliant cross for Rodrigo Gomez second, and then the man himself, Rodrigo Gomez, getting two goals. 2 different goals.
Very different.
Arriving late at the far post. He could have had a third when he arrived on the edge of the box and it was blocked. Brilliant from him. And having interviewed him, we know how nice of a guy he is. We want him to do well, so we're really pleased that he's gone and scored those goals.
Yeah, amazing start. Like you said, 2 very different goals for him, and there was a bit of added impetus when these players came on the pitch. And look, you've got to applaud all the players who played tonight, because when we got to the stadium at 7 o'clock or 5 o'clock even, I mean, it was biblical, wasn't it? Yeah, it was insane. I mean, 2 torrential downpours to get a game of football in is great, and a lot of positives in that Wolves display tonight. And from a tactical point of view, a very rigid back four, and one that Gary Neal said that he's looking to play, for the majority of this season, hopefully.
Yeah, which is a pretty significant development. Now, we've seen against Como a little bit of a hybrid, albeit a back four for maybe the majority. We then go into training and we see fairly rigid back fours, and you see it again tonight, and it worked really well, I thought. And it's just allowing Wolves to have an extra attacking player on the pitch, and that player in Cunha in that 10 has really worked. Hwang played there when he replaced Cunha for the rest of that game, until obviously he came off as well. Wolves have got good options, and they've got players to come back yet. It's a really good start. They deserve the win. As Lopetegui said in his press conference, Wolves deserve to win, and he's right.
But they're not good enough.
Well, exactly. And it's a great start. It really is a good start. And as you say, considering the issues with the weather, I'm gobsmacked the game went on.
Great for the fans, though.
Great for the fans. You need, because the fans have travelled, spent a lot of money, and there's obviously a lot of logistical reasons why they needed the game to go on as well. But we saw that pitch, what it was like. I'm gobsmacked that it went on, but it drained really well, and actually the pitch held up pretty well. A couple of dodgy areas, but for the most part it held up.
One hand on the Stateside Cup.
There you go. Bring it home, baby. Asia Trophy, Stateside Cup. Why not?
Owen Cup.
We'll take everything.
Anyone else?
We'll take
anything. And the Wolves are winning it all.
It's going to be a trophy parade before Rayo Vallecano back at Molineux.
Wolves 3, West Ham United. Julian Lopetegui's West Ham United 1. For all the post-match reaction, make sure you log on to Express and Star. Can't do it because it's the first game of the season. 1 second, let me just clean this. 1 second, it's okay. Look, it's been great. They've been so hospitable. I can't do it. .com!